Today we're testing an LPG car, that stands for liquid petroleum gas. Now, can that save you money? The answer is yes, because LPG is half the cost of unleaded. So it's a no-brainer. Let's find out what LPG is all about and how much you can save. If you've got an LPG car, you're definitely going to save money. You're halving the cost of your fuel, which is brilliant. But there are a couple of downsides. You're only going to save a token £10 on the VED car tax a year. You still need a petrol tank to start the engine. And the cost of the conversion itself is quite an investment. So if you've got an LPG conversion, do you have to worry if the gas runs out? The answer is no, because it switches over seamlessly to the petrol tank by itself. Now, when you're driving along, how do you know you're on LPG? Very simple. There are a row of green lights just down here on this switch that tell you that you're running on gas. If you run out, it'll switch over seamlessly to petrol. And if you want to hit the switch, the lights go out and you're running on petrol. Simple. Hi there, watch my walleteers. We're here today with Paul Oxford from Autogas UK talking about LPG cars. Now, Paul, we're here with this Renault Megane, and to install LPG in this will cost about 1,500 quid, something like that?
About £1,500, yes. You can pay anything up to £2,000 for very, very sophisticated systems, but typically around about £1,500.
Now, I've seen it on the internet. I can get it installed from as little as £600 in one day. So how can they do it so cheap?
There are some companies who are offering sort of cheaper low-end systems. What I would say to people, using the old adage, if you get what you pay for, I think that very much applies with LPG systems. Where you're obviously integrating a second fuel system onto a car, cars are getting more sophisticated year on year, so you need to make sure that whoever's doing the work for you is obviously approved. They can go onto the UK LPG website or also the Drive LPG website, and they will get a list of UK approved installers.
Well, safety counts, doesn't it? Because it's gas, it's a safety thing. So if I do spend 1,500, £2,000,
yeah.
How many miles have I got to do to get my money back?
Typically, I would say you're looking maybe 15 to 18 months. The average British motorist these days does between 10 and 12,000 miles a year. So I think if you said sort of 15 to 18 months, you wouldn't go too far wrong. Obviously, the higher the mileage, the quicker you pay back.
All right, Paul, thank you very much indeed for that. A lot of people are quite nervous about filling up with Autogas, but it's quite easy. Paul's going to show us how it's done. So Paul, just run me through the steps of filling up with Autogas.
Okay, well, once you've drawn up to the side of the LPG dispenser, here we've got the LPG nozzle, which connects to the valve on the side of the car with these two interlocking lugs. You then turn the barrel clockwise and then simply lock the trigger in place with that simple clip there. You then push the fill button. You hold on to that. The tank in the car has a fill gauge inside, and as soon as the tank is filled with LPG, it automatically cuts off, so you can't overfill. Then you simply squeeze the trigger to release, anti-clockwise, withdraw the nozzle from the car, and then simply replace it back in the dispenser.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay.
And the guys from Autogas UK have shown us how easy it is to fill up. And it costs about £1,500 to convert your car, and it's going to take about 16,000 miles to get your money back, depending on the size of the engine and how you drive. But having driven an LPG car for a week, I can tell you it is a great feeling driving around and only paying 69 pence a litre.